The whole choreography will be the same, but you can tweak a little here and there.
When it comes to choreography, there's obviously the step that we are normally given. Then there's something we call style and technique. We always have to perform it with the right technique and the right step. Then you have to add your own style, which brings flavor and feeling. Yes, so it might differ from the first performance and the second performance, maybe because the body wasn't warm enough. And the second time now, the body is really warm, so now you can kick as high as you want, you can fly as high as you want, but within the same choreography, not changing the step. Yes.
And Juliet, how long did, even for Kid Fest, how long did it take to prepare for what they're calling a performance of a lifetime?
Wow. Well, Kit Fest took about, 3 months? Something around that. And then this piece took about 2 weeks, because it's only 5 minutes. Kit Fest was about an hour and a half.
Yes.
Yes.
To perfect each and every...
Oh, to perfect it, that can take, like, I could still work for hours on this one. And me, they hate it. 'Cause I can spend 4 hours on 5 minutes cleaning. And it's horrible. It is horrible. But then they look like this. Do you know what I mean? Then they look so together.
Yeah.
Because I'm very much like clean, make it look perfect.
How was the Kid Fest now, according to you? You're watching them, being on the other side, now watching them perform, and then you're like, I choreographed this, and from your mind now to the stage. What was going through your mind at that time?
Because as you'll see, like even when I'm watching them now, I'm like tense. I'm sitting there. Because my job's done. This is now what they have to do. Like I've done the cleaning, I've done the choreography, now it's up to them. And I can't be each one of them, do you know what I mean? So I'm there like, oh my God, like make sure that's gonna be okay, this is gonna be okay. And I'll even be talking to myself because I'm so in the zone watching them. I'll be like, oh, be careful, or yeah, it's very much like that as a choreographer. You can't just relax and like be like, oh, they're doing great. I'm like looking at everything to make sure it's okay.
Yeah. What do you guys do to relax after mmaliza dance nini as a group? Couple. I think I'll have the captain speak on that.
What we do to relax? What we do to relax after a show? We just chill and talk and drink water. A lot of water. Water, not water. Water.
Ni Monday wa jameni. Ni Monday. It's 9:45 a.m. in the morning. But anyway, now other activities, I mean, as a group really coming up, and even for those who are really, I mean, the youngsters coming up, why should they really learn such kind of a, dance? Because, I mean, in a steer away from what tumezoea, utakuja hapo hivi, some whole kind of hip-hop, nini, all that kind of dance. Now, why should even youngsters really be learning this?
For that, I don't have a specific answer for that. Everyone has a different perspective on their style of preference. But I think for our style, it has more theory than practical. We do a lot of theory in our technique class, and we practice from 8 to 1.
Wow.
8 to 1 every day. And this is our work. So we have more time to do theory than just doing practical and working on our technique. So that's where the difference comes in. It is different from other styles because we have theory.
Right.
Yes.
Can I add to that? Why kids should learn how to dance? It teaches discipline. And if you have a kid who's quite like naughty, it really teaches them to concentrate. Like I'm dyslexic. And it really helped me, the discipline of ballet classes, to work in academics better. And it also teaches them like, only 30% of our world is academic as such, like doctors, this, that. The rest are dancers, artists, plumbers, that scene. So I think instead of always pushing academics, you have to get an A for this. Come to dance class, learn how to paint, do the piano, do something else. Because not many people in the world are these clever academics.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Speak to me directly. I'm curious, were you all dancers, like, doing this kind of style of dancing, or previously were you into Sazile, the kind of dance that we know? Okay, because you have the mic. So because I'm curious, the transition from the kind of dance that we're used to, and then now this one. Is it hard to transition, or can you actually do both?
Oh, yeah, that's like the it question. Because I believe all of us, we didn't do ballet before we came to Origins. Like most of that. Oh, apart from the lovely Kate here. Oh, yeah. So like, it's really hard to transition because you get that here in Kenya, people are into more streets, the Odi dance, the Afro, the hip hop. So imagine turning a hip hop dancer into like ballet.
Yeah.
It's really hard. But then I believe our teachers, the directors, they had a vision and they saw it and they were like, we're gonna take anyone we think has the potential and just work with it. And it's really working. If you see, we almost like one person, like, right? Did you feel it?
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't even actually say that you can dance the other.
Try us.
I mean, definitely as
Try us.
as dancers you can, but taking a look at what you do, like wow, it's like you've been doing this all your life.
Yeah,
Not
we
really.
really have different styles here.
Yeah.
Like personally,
different.
I'm a fan of jazz and Afro, contemporary, hip hop, tap dancer, heels, vogue, sassy, contemporary. This is ballet. This is urban dancer. This is dancehall.
Hey.
This is vogue.
Now, as someone to a dancehall, kutoka pale, you're listening to Vibes Cartel and Akombia, Clarks, nini, pale, and then now getting into this. Your transition imekuwaje for you?
For me as a dancer, I know what I want. So you find that in one genre of dance, you don't find everything you need. That's for me. Like when I'm in dancehall, there are specific things I don't find in dancehall that are in ballet, that are in jazz, that are in contemporary. Yeah, so you find that when I go and do ballet, when I come back to dancehall, I'm a different person. I'm way much.
Hey,
Yeah,
okay.
because ballet, it streamlines me. Yeah, I feel like that.
Juliet, I mean, that kind of transition. So, for example, I mean, him, so he comes on board and you assess him and you're like, he's good in this kind of style of dancing. So so how does that happen, that kind of transition? Do you tell them, we'd really have to forget what you know and learn this? Or do you nurture them in every kind of style that they should be learning?
So it's actually very hard to break an adult from their tradition like of dancehall, of Afro, and then instill ballet and that into them. They are one of the hardest working people I know. They have come every day and listened, and instead of being like, oh, I can't be bothered today, they come and then they take their knowledge of their other dance and they apply it, yeah? Because to take a 4-year-old is great. They're like new sheet. You train them to how you want them to be. But to take an adult who's been doing the same thing, even if it's like the same wrong leg, the same thing their whole life, to change that is very hard. And they can all agree the hard work they've had to put into this. Yeah.
So that means, I mean, there's a whole value that they bring on board. I mean, he talks about there's a kind of style that he knows. I mean, how he does the things on stage. Now bringing that value plus on ballet. Is it better, according to you? Is it better having people who have experience in other styles of dancing, as compared to teaching someone as her, people who just know ballet?
Well, for Origins, definitely they need to have at least a bit of understanding of another form of dance. But for normal classes, oh my gosh, anyone can come. Like, come and just dance with us. Like, it is good fun. But for Origins, they do have to come with a bit of an understanding and that, because this is their jobs. So they do have to come with like, I do like this, not like, I don't want to do this. Yeah.
Right. And if I was to come, I can at least try.
Absolutely. We have
Okay.
from the age of 3 to 100, basically. We had a 97-year-old doing ballet for years.
Right.
So all ages. Please come.
So even as we're going to be giving you the social media handles of Origins and where you're located, where someone can actually come.
Yes.
There are two people here who would really want me plus Flora Limuki. Limuki, karibia tu, because I also know that you are as a terrible dancer as I am. Sikatai.
No. Please, usinieke kwa hizo.
Sawa. Okay.
Maybe I can pull some moves.
Oh, really? Wacha watupatie social media handles zao, then hata umeenda mbali, karibia tu hapa. Yes, karibia hapa. So they can be the judges to...
Absolutely.
No, they have to do it, then we do it after them.
Why doesn't Bet show you a move?
The truth is, atunaga moves. We wait for people to dance, and we dance with them.
Juliet, social media handles, and then simama usiende na kuona unataka kutoroka. Na kuona. Unaweza simama tu hapa karibu na mimi? Yes, social media handles.
So you can follow us on Origins Dance Company, Kenya, and also the Academy of Dance and Art. That's
Okay.
our social media.
All right.
All on Instagram.
All on Instagram. This is the media.
Okay.
Here, so maybe ask him.
Unaweza malizia?
Instagram, origins_dance_company. On Instagram for our mother company, the Academy of Dance and Arts.
Right.
We are at Karen Road,
Okay.
Rhino House,
Right.
just opposite Waterfront.
All right.
And Parklands and Nanyuki.
Okay.
Yes.
Nick, tupatie hizo bits kidogo. As
That's the
we...
easiest one.
I think